I still can't believe. What the heck is this? I still can't believe the person called Fjorm. Oh!
The lint on my outfit is none of your concern.
From Radiant Dawn.
Focus on battle,
Tanith.
not bridal gowns.
Bodyguard for Soniki. Signut? The other girl is missing still. Oh, she looks so good. She's one of the most elegant looking girls. Oh wait, no, here she is. Steadfast bride.
I am Sigurd.
Oh, Sigurd. Whoopsies.
Suddenly a bride, it seems.
How'd I mess up? Okay, well, it's just coming to me. Oh no, ARD speed defense. Oh, get out of here. Boo! Boo! But she's hot, so can't be that upset. Alright, it's not Leon. It was an
Well
Argus.
then, I mustn't leave my lovely bride waiting.
Holy shit. How did people call that? People literally called Pent. People literally called Fjorm. I'm so confused. How did they call it? How the hell did you see Pent? Bride of Rhyme.
If my brother and sisters could see me now, I would be very happy.
Why is she getting married when she's about to die? What happened to the store? Ground orders? What is that? That's like so slow. But what happened to the story? Isn't she supposed to be dying? Wow. I like how the Sonic Youth bodyguards both made it in there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? I can't recognize that. Alright. Okay, so we got a free hero too. Aww. Alright, chat, you gotta let me know. Are you happy with the selection of brides and a groom? Because that's a bit disappointing that we only have still one groom. Just one. I wanted it to be more gender balanced, but at the same time, you couldn't do Tanith, and you couldn't do Sigurd, and you couldn't just like leave one out. It wouldn't make any sense. For whatever reason they want to Fjorm in. I guess she's not going to die. I mean, who cares about FEH story, right? None of it has any impact on the game apparently. So she could be from a different dimension for all we know. Probably not. Look at her staff. I know, it looks super funky. When we saw Fjorm in the silhouettes, like, sorry, did anybody see Fjorm in the silhouettes? There was literally been several people who said it's Fjorm in the silhouettes. There's been like one person who said it was Pent that they saw for the male figure. I couldn't see either of them. And Fjorm? It's so misleading because she's so much smaller. I thought it was a lolly 100%. And that pose and everything, like, I totally couldn't see it. And before someone says, oh, there's short hair. Okay, there's two characters with short hair here. It could... I guess she's smaller. I mean, I couldn't see it at all. I'm so confused. Alright, but these are your brides and only one groom, unfortunately. So, I thought it was going to be more gender balance going forward. Actually, I thought there was going to be, like, a cross-dresser. I thought there was a chance for it. Alright, Tanith. I'm glad she made it in. I actually love using Tanith and Sigurn back in Radiant Dawn. They weren't the best heroes, but I liked using flyer teams because they would clear maps quicker. She looks super elegant. She's basically a tomboy. She's really manly, is all I gotta say. Alright, so, what is this? Lofty Blossoms Plus. If unit initiates combat, grants attack speed +4 during combat. Oh boy. That seems really familiar. That seems like Swift Sparrow. Harsh Command Plus neutralizes target allies' penalties from skills like Panic, Threaten, etc. and negative status effects, preventing counterattacks. Oh! That's really good. Then that lasts through allies' next actions, converts any penalties on target ally into bonuses. And negative status effects. What?
I thought the first two were cross-dressers.
Well, yeah, if you looked at it from the start, but I recognized Tanith instantly when I saw her. Thanks for $2 donations, Kuro. I also didn't know you were still alive. Okay, but Harsh Command Plus. Wow, this is the first time ever we've gotten a skill that's not exclusive, and it's not Rally Plus. Harsh Command Plus. That's pretty sick. Okay, I think that would stop. I think that would stop just about everything then. Was this made to stop a Versa? Is my question, because that seems like it can stop a Versa, which is pretty big. So I don't know, but that's cool. That came out. Whales will enjoy having that. Okay, and then Swift Sparrow 2. Wow, this is our like 20th hero of Swift Sparrow, and she already has Swift Sparrow. Damn. Who has Harsh Command again? I think it's Gunter. I remember Gunter having it, unless I'm wrong. I'm gonna double check. But yeah, you can really easily inherit that. You can literally inherit Lofty Blossoms 1 and 2, Harsh Command, and Chill Attack 3. Yeah, Chill Attack 3. Because you can get Chill Attack 1 and 2 from Garneth. You can learn Lofty Blossoms from her 1 and 2. Harsh Command 1 from Gunter. So you can fodder super well here. Gunter and Claire? Alright, Gunter and Claire for Harsh Command. Fortified Flowers, that's whatever. You know, you have really easy access to that with Sheeta, so it's whatever. But that's cool. The skill kit isn't very overly impressive, to be honest, but Harsh Command Plus coming out is super prime fodder, and Lofty Blossoms Plus is just going to be a great lance for everybody, so overall pretty cool. Harsh Command Plus is pretty nutty. With how the game has shifted, it's super on top of like the entire meta is about like debuffing and preventing debuffs, and there's so many debuffs involved right now, especially in like Aether Raids and whatnot. So yeah, this will stop a lot of things, and because it now gets rid of the negative status effects, it is so much more useful than ever before. So Harsh Command is actually a really legitimate skill, and this makes a lot more sense for a lot of teams, because as much as stat boosts are and how big it is, a lot of teams didn't really need it. Like for me, I run Legendary Azura a lot, and I know people are like, oh, it's Legendary Azura. Like, but no, like seriously, this is stat boosts weren't always necessary, but Harsh Command Plus, that has a lot of utility. So that's a really sick skill to put into the game. So if you're a whale, or if you really need another plus skill for your team, Harsh Command Plus. It's probably gonna score as well as dual Rally Pluses and Rally Pluses, right? So super good. Okay, moving on. I'm glad Tanith is in the game. She looks super elegant. Yeah. Though she totally looks like a girl who would not go through waxing. She's a tomboy, man. Alright, Sigurd. Now that we pause it, she doesn't quite look right. Guys, look at her face. What the? It doesn't look right. No, seriously. Take a close look at her face. It doesn't feel right at all. Something is wrong here. And if you cover the lower half, I dare say you might even be able to think this is a boy. Sigurd looks really weird. What the heck? Okay, she looks a lot better in her standard portrait. Now this looks proper. And the way she's holding her sword. Is that even that's a weird looking sword. Megan Lee, Pico Moro is the artist. You pervert. Okay, I hear that a lot. Cake Cutter Plus. Okay, more Sparrow Plus, sure. This time it's in sword variant. You know, that's a super good weapon. Hard to say it otherwise. Ardent Sacrifice. It's whatever. Air Orders 3. At start of turn, grants falling status to adjacent allies for 1 turn. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. So this is just for flying heroes, for Air Orders. I mean, it's not very impressive. Like, this is a... Outside of Cake Cutter Plus, I don't really value Air Orders. I know movement is super big and all that. Like, I value guidance personally, but... Air Orders 3. For Fire Emblem teams, it's a bit weird. I mean... It could save you from, like, needing, like, I don't know, like, aerobatics or whatnot, but sure. Oh, yeah, alright, okay. ARD, Speed, Defense 3. If defending an Aether Raids grants Speed, Defense plus X, oh, that's super good. Calculates X based on number of your defensive structures. So, the same thing as what Flora had with ARD Attack Res 3. So, 5 structures plus 10, 4 structures plus 7, so on and so forth. And... destroyed defensive structures are not counted, so basically they have to spend time destroying defensive structures if they want to have a better engagement versus you. I'm just shaking my head here. Like, these skills are cash grabs. The only people who will make good use of these are whales, and normal players... Yeah, normal players aren't going to really utilize these things. So... I disagree with putting skills that are only work in one mode, because you're just like making money off that one mode. I mean, I think it's dumb. I'm sorry. I just think it's dumb. Whenever we have exclusive skills for modes, I just shake my head. I don't see the point of that. It just feels like a cash grab, and I think IS makes enough money. Honestly, they're still a top 10 gacha in terms of revenue. They've made over $500 million, and then they make skills like this. It's really good. I mean, if you use an Aether Raids defense, it's really good. But if you don't use her in Aether Raids, guess what? You just got a character with literally like a good weapon and air orders 3, and that's it. That's all you have. That's stupid. So you better, if you get Sigurd and you like her a lot, but you don't like Aether Raids, this is a conundrum now. I mean, if you really like her, you'll still get her, but you'll not be happy with the fact that her A skill is practically empty to you. Or you could like her a lot and you're like, oh, I like this A skill, now I gotta sacrifice her. Ugh. Either way, not a fan of ARD, any skills that are mode exclusive. Pent. Charlotte still isn't in the game yet. You guys are right. She's still not in the game. Alright, Pent. So he looks like he's ready to drink. Looks really beautiful. Man. I totally thought this was Arvis. I totally thought this was Leon. I can't believe it. But he looks stunning. Man. I kind of regret cutting my hair short because I love hair like that. I want to keep long hair, but you know, I work in a professional environment. Everyone's like, "Oh, long hair's not professional." I'm like, "Oh, well, I guess you're right." By the way, the CEO of the company once asked my direct supervisor, "Who's that guy with this funky hair?" Because my hair was, well, it wasn't really long. It was like long for normal people, but like, it wasn't like going past my like shoulders or anything. It was just going on my neck. But it was pretty long, and I had like long sideburns. It was like super anime hair. But yeah, he even the CEO noticed, and I'm not even sure if that's a good thing. So I eventually got a haircut 2 weeks ago. Anyways, enough about me. But yeah, I love hair like that. I just can't wear it in a professional environment. All right, Cav, Blue Mage Cav. Vessel of Cheer Plus. All right, same ability. Whatever. So Pent is carrying juice, right? Ow, ow. Oh, that's very accurate. Rally up attack plus. All right, he's already worth it. He's already worth pulling for. Great tome. You know, Swift Sparrow in your tome is great. The reason why Swift Sparrow in your tome is great is because it's not just Swift Sparrow. You can also refine it, so you get even more stuff out of it. More speed, more defensive stats. You probably want more speed though. But that's a lot of speed coming out of Vessel of Cheer. Rally Up Attack Plus. That used to be only on Ophelia. Now it's on Pent as well. Great skill. Add +6. And it's a huge area effect. So it's super good. Dull range 3. If foe uses bow, dagger, magic, or staff, neutralizes foe's bonuses from skills like Fortify, Rally, etc. during combat. That's a really good skill. You put that skill on heroes like... How come I'm blanking on so many names? That's right, I just came home. Alright, well... Whoopsies. It's Faye. How did I forget Faye? On heroes like Faye. You just do like distant defense 3, dull ranged, and then you use distant defense again as a CO. Run QR on her. Something like that. It's a great usage of dull range. For C skill, it's Pulse Smoke 3. What is this? It was HS Elise 2. Oh, okay. My bad. But yeah, dull range 3 is actually pretty good, but only on specific heroes. Of course, you can just get distant defense 4, which is dull range. But that is a pretty expensive skill, so. Alright, but Pulse Smoke. Inflicts special cooldown count +1 on target and foes within 2 spaces of target after combat. No effect on special cooldown count already at maximum. It delays specials? Special cooldown count plus... Oh yeah, it does. It does. Okay, I see what it does now. You're right. What? Why would they do Pulse Smoke? That's a bit confusing, but yeah, you're right. Okay, so what it does is you hit your opponent, and then the special cooldown count goes up by 1 after combat, and everyone within 2 spaces goes up by 1. Just use Mia. Just use Halloween Mia. Witchy Wand is... this is basically Witchy Wand. But Witchy Wand is better, in my opinion. I'm not really sure why you would want it, your offensive heroes to use this. I know specials are scary, but the utility isn't that big of a deal in my eyes. But I can totally see it working in every mode. Just kind of strange. I thought you weren't on today. No, I thought I wasn't on either, but I came home a bit early. All right, but Pulse Smoke, pretty cool. At least they're putting in new skills, I guess. That's pretty good fodder. Vessel of Cheer, Rally Up Attack plus Dull Range 3. Like there's pretty good fodder here, and of course the Pulse. All right. How many of you guys actually saw Fjorm? I keep asking that because this, I saw this picture of her, the silhouette, and I was totally 100,000% I saw Lolly. I know Fjorm isn't actually that tall, but she's wearing like, those aren't quite heels. I don't forgot what they're called, but she looks so much smaller. She looks freakishly smaller. So I can't wait to hear the explanation and see what she is. Also nice armpits. Oh, she looks really cute though. Flying color staff. All right. I am not even gonna try to say that. All right, fine. I'll try to say Galbrew. Galbrew. I can't say it. Calculates damage from staff like other weapons. All right. So Wraithful Staff. At start of turn, if foe's HP is less than unit's HP. Wait, no. Wait, no, it is less. At start of turn, if foe's HP is less than unit's HP minus 3 and foe is in cardinal direction, inflicts isolation on foe. Isolation. Target cannot use or be target of assist skills through its next action. Target can neither use nor be target of skills like Dance and Sing, skills that neutralize penalties like Restore and Harsh Command Plus, etc. Wait. This already like stops Harsh Command Plus. They specifically mentioned Harsh Command Plus. That is so funny. You put Harsh Command Plus in the game and immediately provide a counter. That is so silly. Okay. Alright. You guys are right. That skill is busted. That will mess up entire teams. This is like anti-dancers, anti-singers, hell, this should work on the healers, right? Cannot be target of assist skills. Yeah, it should work on healers too. This is anti-harsh command, anti-restore, oh my god, that is amazing. It's silence. Yes, it's silence. But Faye wants to be special and called it isolation. Alright. Sure, Faye. Just call it isolation. Alright, this is super interesting. I see this skill being super useful. This will mess up entire teams. This will mess up entire setups. Are we back online? Okay, so maybe the weapons ability is so amazing it's even crashed my internet. Okay, so as some of you guys pointed out, let's just do a complete retake on it. Okay, so calculate damage from staff like other weapons. It's Wraithful Staff. That's super useful. But the rest of it, at start of turn, if foe's HP is less than unit's HP minus 3 and foe is in cardinal direction, inflicts isolation on foe. So you guys are right. It is just like a ploy. So you just have to be in the same direction, setting her up the same way as you would do Loki, basically, because Loki is also in cardinal direction and just for movement instead. But yeah, anyways, isolation, target cannot use or be the target of assist skills through its next action. So target cannot use or be target of assist skills through its next action. This is actually really, really impressive because if you just place this on a hero that has an assist skill, you can prevent them from using it. But you can also place this on a hero that could have this skill be used on them and it would be prevented from using it. So what it's saying is basically, for example, if you wanted to stop Azura, cool, you could stop Azura. You probably have more HP than Legendary Azura or something. So she cannot dance or sing. But if for whatever reason there's a setup there that forces you to use it on another hero. So in other words, for example, a hero that would use, she would target with dance or sing. You could also just use it on that hero and it should be able to cancel it out. And yeah, the target can neither use nor would be the target of skills like dance and sing, skills that neutralize penalties like restore and harsh commands plus, etc. It is super good. I don't know what else to say. It is an amazing skill. So Fjorm, automatically you would want plus HP on her. You would automatically want HP plus 5 on her. I think HP plus 4, attack plus 2 is sufficient in most cases. But you would definitely want to use an HP plus 5 seal, or at least an HP plus 4 seal with 2 res or 2 speed or whatever else. But yeah, HP is really important in the game, and it's becoming more and more important in the game. Not only does it prevent heroes from using their skills, and adds protection to you, but it's just like it's a really good catch-all for like taking damage and effective bulk. So yeah, this will mess up a lot of teams in Aether Raids especially, and I think this is another skill that's super good just for Aether Raids. Of course, you can use this in other things, but for Aether Raids definitely. Man, what do you guys think of this skill anyways? Is it overpowered? Because I'm not sure how singers or dancers are going to continue to be relevant if, for example, a lot of people just use Gyalperu on other heroes. In their teams. Because, for example, guys, Loki could basically stop heroes from moving with her staff, right? They would only move one distance, but people would counteract it with, like, you know, Azura, because Azura will just use aerobatics. So even if you, like, you know, stop her from actually moving, she would just teleport around and then dance anyways and sing. I mean, so that still didn't stop her. But in this case, once Gyalperu is placed on her, she's basically screwed and she cannot function. It is seasonal locked. It is just on Fjorm, but let's just be frank here. For Aether Raids, a lot of people in it are whales. Not everybody, but I would say a great majority of the top competitive levels are whales. Very specifically top competitive levels, because I've seen it so many plus 10 heroes. Entire teams of plus 10 heroes even sometimes. And this you don't even need to make that many of Fjorms to make this a big deal. Later on, we should do a comparison on all the heroes that she could work on, but with Fjorm plus HP, with HP plus 5 and HP plus 5, you know, that could add another 13, one more flower, 14 HP, so she could have 56 HP at base, and that could stop basically most heroes that would use such skills. So you're a Will Nims. Okay, you're funny. Anyways, I don't know how to feel about this. I feel like it's a super strong skill. And I fully admit I run a team in Aether Raids defense with 2 dancers. Well, 2 singers. 2 legendary heroes. And I do that because I want to make full use of Nino, and it's because I basically love using Nino that I do that. She needs her buffs to fully function. But something like this is going to completely devastate a team like mine. That said, though, I do run 2 legendary Azuras, so you can only stop one of them, so... Huh. Anyways, cool additional skill for the game, but what I see is, like, some people out there might make plus 10 Fjorms. Also, yes, she has the same HP as a Versa, but the difference between a Versa and Fjorm is that... Oh, thanks, Valman Way. Thanks for resubbing. 8 months. Welcome back. Thanks, dude. But going back to that, yes, she has the same amount of HP as a Versa, but a Versa is really easy to merge because you can just use Grails on her. A lot of people have Grailed up and made plus 10 Versas, so she will reach the max amount of HP really easily. Whereas with Fjorm, of course, this is seasonal, so it's gonna be rough. Alright, anyways. That's a great skill. And Restore Plus is another great skill. Who was it that came with Restore Plus and was a 4-star? Why am I just blanking all the names? I put Restore Plus on my Veronica from that hero. It was... Leafs. Nana. Yeah, Nana. I fully understand how good Restore Plus is. I put it on Veronica just for that matter. You can literally make Restore Plus chains and just have Fjorm go back and forth, and just Restore Plus your entire team and then charge up Miracle really easily. Like, Restore Plus is a seriously useful skill, and it's big because in Aether Raids, for example, a Versa's just everywhere. A Versa's Knight's everywhere, so it's huge. Anyways, for the rest of the kit, HP attack 2, that's great, whatever. I mean, she's probably not going to be fast enough to double. Is she doubling, actually? Let's see. She is doubling. Okay, she might be quick enough to normally double. 29 times 2, though. We can't really tell damage yet. But that is pretty impressive. Dazzling Staff, that's perfect. This way she has both Wraithful in her weapon and Dazzling. So she's perfectly fine attacking. And then Ground Orders. We didn't even talk about Ground Orders, actually. At start of turn, grants falling stats to adjacent infantry, armored, and cav allies for 1 turn. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally within 2 spaces. So this is basically kind of like Guidance, right? Guidance only works on infantry, armored, and cav allies. But you have to be in range of them at the start of the turn to use this. And then they can teleport to anybody, rather than Guidance where they can only teleport to the hero with Guidance. So that's super impressive. This gives her a great amount of utility because she can help move your troops really easily. And yeah. Now everyone can have aerobatics, essentially too, that too. Alright, so that's... Okay, yeah, Guidance wasn't a good example. It's more like aerobatics, you're right. But yeah, that's a super good skill as well, just moving your heroes around. Anyways, wow, she's the best hero of this banner. Yeah, I don't think that's debatable. Alright, but those are your heroes. Let me know what you guys think.